What's up guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of Shakima at home, and today we're on our way to go and pick up baby Felix from school. Kisara finished early today, so she gets a ride with one of our classmates and she home. So Kisara is with me now and we're heading to go and pick up Felix, baby Felix. Anyway guys, this afternoon I was scrolling through YouTube. You have this family in Jamaica, the Michels. Meet the Michelle with Wayne Marshall and Tammy. I just follow them guys and I just watch them. I love to watch their videos because I find it interested with Jackson and all of them, Atlas, all our children. I find it interested, so I like to sit down and watch them. So anyway, they have their babysitter Momo, the famous Momo. Like, listen guys, when you watch the Michelle, Momo full of just vibes. You want to meet Momo before you meet the Michelles. So anyway, I was watching Meet the Mitchell this afternoon and they were giving back with Grace in Jamaica. Grace is a big company in Jamaica that you have your Grace corned beef, your Grace mackerel. You know, it's a big brand in Jamaica. Grace syrup. And I was watching them this afternoon and the Grace Foundation, I think it's a foundation or what, they asked the Michelles to ask Momo who she would like to give back in her community, right? And Momo pick a lady, Miss Dada. What the name? Miss Dada. Yes, Miss Dada. Yes, because my daughter was watching with me also, and she picked that lady in our community. And the reason for her to pick that lady, for them to gift that lady a fridge and maybe grocery or give back to the community. But the reason why she picked that lady is because that lady, even when she don't have, she feed other people. And I sit down and I watching it and listen to me, tears start to flow from my eyes guys. I start to cry, all a ball. Till Kisara was asking me like what happened, but I did have a piece of napkin beside me because Kisara just have Burger King. So I take the Burger King napkin and I dry my eyes and I start to explain to my daughter about, because my daughter don't really know my grandmother. She only meet her one time or two times. You meet mama. You was small, right? I think when you was 3 years old and when you was 8 years old. Something like so.
Not 8.
How old he was? I can't remember.
Younger than 8.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I take my daughter back home in Jamaica to meet my grandmother. The first time she went, my grandmother didn't have the Alzheimer's as yet, but the second time when she went, she had the Alzheimer's, so she didn't remember nobody. She couldn't remember nobody. So I was thinking about my grandmother. And I start to cry because the reason why I break down and I cry is because I remember even when my grandmother doesn't have it, she finds it to give others. I remember in my community we used to have some man, they always pass coming from bush, evil ladies, children, anybody. And they will be coming from bush and they will stop by my grandmother's house, or they will stop as soon as the pot come off a fire. They will reach there. I used to say, and my grandmother used to run joke and say, Mama used to run joke and say, why they must rub the aisle after their mouth and rub it on their nail, because every time they take off a pot, they reach. I could have, anytime, even my grandmother cook earlier, later, or anything, they always there to catch the pot. And even though the food was little bit for us, like it wasn't enough, but my grandmother used to take from each and everybody plate just to make a plate for somebody else. It could even be one dumpling. She will cut the dumpling in two and she will give it to the person who passing, who coming from bush, because maybe the person, all day person, they bush working and you know not going to get a proper meal. So her way of giving is to give them something to eat whenever time they pass, or some make some sugar and water, send us to go around sugar with water, and you put some lemon or some orange in it, and you give them to drink, and they were satisfied and they were happy. And each time this person coming from bush, they always carry something to give to my grandmother, because they know whenever time my grandmother cook, they will eat as well. And I break down and I see Momo gifted this lady. Tears was running out of my eyes. I feel so emotional, because I just check in, like, my grandmother not even having the opportunity. Yes, she still have life. She have life, but she didn't get the opportunity for people to come back to what the word I looking for, a word for people to come back to say, okay, Miss Dries, this is what you have done for us and we appreciate it. And you know, even if they come back and they do it now, she wouldn't understand or know, you know, the person who giving back, or what she did do for the person, why the person giving back to her. And I get so emotional, and I cried throughout the video, and I was explaining my daughter, sometimes in life it doesn't really matter how much you have, how much you make. You see somebody in need, somebody hungry, somebody wants something, you give to them, because that is the way of saying I love you to the person. And that is the way of saying I love you to even God, because you give, and God like when you give. Not saying like if you don't have, you have to give, but if you can give just a little bit, you know, of what you have, it's enough for somebody else. And boy, this time Christmas in Jamaica, because next week is Christmas, and Christmas is a time of joy, of peace, of love, of happiness, of giving. And we didn't have much. I keep on saying we didn't have much, but we did have enough. You understand? Is when I grow up and I become a big woman, and I see the struggles, when you have your memories and you go back and I see the struggle, what my grandmother used to go through for her to put food on the table for us as grandchildren to eat. I check in like that woman is a strong woman, because even though she says she don't have, remember, we're eating dinner. It could have been a piece of roast breadfruit. Go out a road by belly them, make belly pick 2 breadfruit off 3, come back home roasty, put some oil pan it. Me don't know if you don't know them the struggle there. Oil pan breadfruit and eat it, or you have a little bit of saltfish and you put a whole heap of tomato, if you have tomato and onion, and you put that and you make up your salting. Then you used to call it Jamaica, make up your salting. Me have a little piece of salting when me go cook. You understand? And you make up here and you cook, and she always giving, always giving. Sometimes we as grandchildren, we vex, you know, we vex bad, because we check in like we're going to finish then 2 dumplings and maybe 1 in a pot where we are going to eat next, but we can't eat it because my grandmother going to take it and give it to Chippy, Pangos, or one of them, God bless their soul, they die and gone. No, may their soul rest in peace, but my grandmother going to feed all of them. You understand? And everybody in the community. And when I was growing up also, because I see my grandmother give so much, I used to give back to in my way that I could have give. I remember, I don't even want to call this girl name on here without her consent, because now she big woman and things going on for her and everything. But sometimes I wonder if she ever remember the first time I cook rice and peas and I burn that rice and peas in a man. You saw me burn that rice and peas, me decide say, how this rice and peas not going inside the garbage, we're going to eat it. And it was a lot, because that time I didn't know how to measure the rice or nothing. I was just trying a thing. And I just called my friend, my J friend from up the road, and tell her if it come with her brother and sister. We sit down and we mash up that bun rice and peas. Let me tell you, you could have smelled it bun in our house or in our outside kitchen, because our outside kitchen at that time, you could have smelled it bun, but we still eat it. And I give back, and right about now is not like I in the position of giving, but whenever time I get a chance or somebody call me and ask me if I can donate, if I can give back, I always feel the joy to just give, because I remember how my grandmother used to give without she having nothing for herself, but she giving to somebody else who less fortunate. I said the word name, Sarah? Lesser fortune than her, and she find it in herself to give back. So for this Christmas season, guys, just give. I know we're in a pandemic time where we really don't have nothing. Everybody trying for ends to meet, everybody trying for their bills to pay, everybody we're struggling in this time, you understand? But if you have a piece of bread, cut in a 4. Because you can't get 4 out of a piece of bread. You turn it so, long way, cut it so, then cut it so, and give somebody a piece, give somebody a piece, give somebody a piece, give somebody a piece. Trust me, before the year end, before next year start, God will bless you. You may not see how he bless you at the same time, but he will bless you, or you send somebody to bless you because of what you give, because of what you give to somebody who did not have the opportunity of having. So bless up on yourself, guys. Big up on yourself. Enough love, enough respect. You know, I love you guys. Just put God first. In this Christmas season, put him first, because he's the author of everything. And you know, when you pray, nothing beat prayer. Nothing beat prayer. No care how long it take, pray. Never stop praying and never stop asking God, you know, and tell God to bless your enemy, bless those that curse you, bless everybody. Just tell God bless. Just send showers of blessing upon people, and believe you me, in the future you will see. And if it doesn't fall on you, because my grandmother used to tell me, you know, what drop off a head, drop on shoulder, you know, I never understand what it mean, you know, until me start have children, you know. And when me start have children, you know, then me know say what drop off a head, drop on shoulder, what it mean. Meaning is what fall off your head, it fall on your children's shoulder, because your children is the one that stand up beside you. So what drop off of your head, drop on your shoulder, drop on your pickety them shoulder. So bless upon yourself, enough respect. Remember to like, share, to subscribe, to hit the notification bell, to comment below, to put God first in everything you do. And we're out, guys. We love you. Bye.